Hello and welcome to the Ecuador Insider Podcast. Jesse, Brandon, pleased to be with you on this Friday afternoon. Brandon skipped yesterday, so here we are on a Friday recording. A day after Thursday.
Are you serious?
If you're with us, if you made it this far, at least 30 seconds in, why not just hit the like button right now? Look at this beautiful smiling face.
Gosh.
That face deserves a like button. Hit like, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. It helps us. It makes our egos makes our egos feel good. Comment. Tell us, where in the world are you watching this podcast from? We'd love to know where you're watching from.
Yeah, and also tell us where in the world is Carmen San Diego.
That computer game, they actually had that at my school.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, and we were allowed to play. That was like the one thing, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Oregon Trail too? You didn't have that one?
Oh, I do kind of remember that.
I might have been a little older.
I do remember that. But I remember this game where there was like clues, and you'd have to go, and you'd go to San Francisco, and you'd go to Paris,
Yeah,
that's good. On the computer.
In the Commodore 64.
In like 19, let's see, this would have been like 92 or something, or 90 or something. So, yeah. Guys, if you're considering Vilcabamba, Ecuador, if you want to learn more about life here, if you want to get to know us, get to know the community, get all the information you could ever want, have a great time, amazing food, etc., etc. We've got a couple of spots left in our August 29th Vilcabamba Lifestyle Retreat. We have all the information below. Click the links, check out We Travel, check out the reviews on Google Maps. We'd love to see you down here.
Yeah, we sure would. Good job.
What were we talking about when I cut that I wanted to...
I don't know.
It was something about implementation, culture, implementation, society.
People-based, human...
Yeah, okay, hold on. It's coming back. There was something I was just having this conversation. I'm forgetting. It's right there. It's going to come to me in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah, we were chatting a little bit in the pre-show / post-show about just, how different it is here, policy versus, reality.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things, it's interesting, like for me, just as a human being, the way I'm wired, and clearly not everyone is wired this way. A lot of people, for example, love rules and regulations.
Yeah.
Like, I can think of friends of mine, family members of mine, random people who kind of their mission in life is to make sure everyone's following the rules.
Yeah.
If you're wired the way I'm wired, which is to think that basically all rules are BS, and that's life is not supposed to be lived through sort of sanitized, humanless, not a word. It is now. Overly regulated, overly controlled, sort of heartless, life in that way.
Right.
And you don't think that's cool, and you don't really care if, someone stepped 6 inches over the line that was arbitrarily on the ground while they waited in line, or if they stepped 6 inches back and waited in the proper spot,
right.
And all this kind of stuff. The Western world, quote unquote, is really a testament to the success of implementing a society that is very regimented, regulated, and just has a huge amount of rules and respect for those rules and sort of self-enforcement of those rules. And, people just live their life that way. That was always something for me that grated on me as a human being. When I was growing up and as an adult, and all these people trying to enforce these absolutely arbitrary, meaningless, has no point rules on me. I never enjoyed that, never wanted that in my life, never. So for me, a place like this fits me so well, because there's no such thing as that here. There's literally almost no such thing. With the exception of maybe banks, maybe a government office here and there, or some anal guy somewhere. But in general, as you were mentioning, pause, as you were mentioning a minute ago, No Diddy. As you were mentioning a minute ago.
Oh God.
Oh God. It's human. It's everything has to be worked out here, human to human.
Yeah.
And so for someone like me who appreciates that flexibility, who wants to be able to communicate and work something out and do things in the way, what's so funny, man? Do things in the way that makes sense for the outcome versus like, well, this is what the manual says.
Right.
You know, this is a great place to live.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally, you know, you got to grease the wheel. You know, like a little baby oil.
Yeah, I mean, very occasionally.
Yeah,
or
right.
a little baby oil, you said?
I don't know.
Yeah. Like 1,000 boxes of baby oil.
Right. Oh boy, that's a thing, huh?
So we've got.
He got off, no, on most of it, didn't he? Your boy?
No pun intended.
Oh. Wow, are we gonna get banned for this one?
We're already banned, dude. Yeah, so we're flooding all around the world.
Yeah, there's floods happening.
So what do we got? We're cold. We're freezing cold here for Ecuador.
Well, dude, they pulled all the heat like north, I think, into North America.
Right.
Like, it was like 90s humidity for the Midwest for a while. Like, and here it's cooler. It's a little windier. We got some sun today.
Yeah, and there's snow in Argentina.
Snow in Argentina.
So like I don't know, is it coming up from there, similar to like coming down from Canada or coming down from?
I don't know.
Is up or down? Does that even
Right.
exist? Does any of that exist?
Does it even exist?
Do you think there's just a button that?
I mean, it could be. You know, even here, like you see, like there's landslides to Zamora and landslide, you know, and stuff and floods and here and blah blah blah, and everybody's up in arms here. And then I got photos from my parents and videos like Belvedere, Illinois flooded. There's cars, water up to up to here. Texas had. Yeah. What did they get, 10 inches or something crazy in like an hour? A massive amount of rain that doesn't seem...
No, it's all over the world, truly.
Right.
Like, truly all over the world.
Tragic stuff.
And even stuff that's not getting really reported. Like little flash floods and little amounts of flooding that are maybe not, catastrophic level, but that's happening all over.
Yeah, why?
No, it's really interesting. I mean, well, if you look at what the volcanoes are doing and what the sun is...
What are the volcanoes doing?
They're going off.
Are they? Mm-hmm. What are they saying? Like,
right.
I mean, are they really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's been quite some,
Like little... Or like...
I mean, there's been... Well, I don't follow it that closely, but there's been volcanoes...
Well, how do you know that it's not always just like a little random?
Well, because I follow guys that follow that stuff.
Like who?
Want me to show you?
No, just tell me the name. Say his name.
But,
isn't it like Deep Eagle 6?
I don't know him.
Deep Eagle 6.
I'm not familiar with
_ 67, your mama.
Okay. Like this guy, for example.
Twitter.
I was watching this. Stephen Burns on YouTube. He's actually he talks about it in a way I don't enjoy. You would. It's more of like the analytical, like.
What is he talking about?
He's always just talking about this kind of stuff that we're talking about
like
right
all
now.
weather or volcanoes?
No, like the energetic, esoteric, connected to weather and volcanoes and flooding and earth and all that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
As an example, since.
But he's like a scientist, or no? Or he's like a foo-foo guy.
He's like a mix.
Okay.
Which is what you need,
All right, teach your own. Some people need more food, some people need more.
Well, yes. Yeah, but like you could take that to its extreme.
Yeah.
And be like, the modern day allopathic doctor.
Right.
Who thinks that your hand is disconnected from the rest of your body and your kidneys have nothing to do with anything other than your kidneys.
Right.
And then you are lost in the weeds, lost in the woods, my friend.
Right. And then on the other side, you could be, it is true because I intuit, and therefore, because I intuit, it's true.
Right.
Ah.
Right. Yes. There's delusion everywhere.
Right.
Well, that's what I said. I said, like, you need the mix.
I just wanted to give you both ends of the yang and yin.
It's coming out both ends for sure. Yeah.
So volcanoes are actually they're actually more active.
Yes.
They're more active.
I'm not studying.
I don't know
this or
where.
anything.
I mean, is the one here? Like the
ones up north?
Cotopaxi? I mean, what are they? How do you say it?
Cotopaxi?
Cotopaxi. It's like the sugar. Cotopaxi, Chicago, Cotopaxi. So, is that how do you really say it?
Yeah, Cotopaxi.
Is it really Cotopaxi?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the volcano?
Cotopaxi, isn't it?
Is there's multiple up there, up north?
There's a lot of volcanoes in Ecuador. There's
But,
none,
like, they're all
there's
north.
none around here. Yeah, they're all up north. Yeah.
Are those active right now?
Cotopaxi.
I've not heard anything.
Cotopaxi.
Cotopaxi.
Cotopaxi. I guess maybe theoretic. If you were, I think it would be Cotopaxi. Probably.
Cotopaxi.
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 With the accent, Brandon, if that's what you're looking for.
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I already sound like an old gringo anyway, so sometimes I want to sound like I want to try Cotopaxi.
Yes.
Why do I still got a Cotopaxi?
I googled Cotopaxi and it came up with a company that sells backpacks.
It's probably the wrong one. Or is it?
No.
It's a thing.
It is.
Okay.
It's the volcano in Latacunga,
Latacunga.
Ecuador.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that one more active right now?
I don't know.
I've not heard.
I have not either.
You think we would hear?
We would have probably heard.
Right.
That erupted a little bit some years back. I remember there was like an ash cloud that messed up some crop, because that's a very big agricultural area.
Right.
And they messed up some crops.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would imagine that maybe I don't know, I'm speculating. But once that ash settles, it's probably mineralized.
Well, there's probably,
right?
There's a decent chance, it is relatively flat in those areas, but there's a decent chance the reason they do so much of certain types of agriculture there is probably because the soils are amazing from the volcano.
So it probably messes up with the air and all that kind of stuff for a while, and then eventually settles. And
yeah, I don't remember the issue they were having. I think it was just like covering the crops and was causing a problem that way.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Did you ever come across this probably absurd conspiracy theory that this guy was putting out? It was sort of in the same vein as which some of these might be accurate, I don't know. But it was sort of in the same vein of nuclear doesn't exist. Okay. And there was that guy that was like going around eating it.
No, eating nuclear?
Yeah.
No, I don't recall that.
Yeah, there was a guy.
I wonder, and not that nuclear doesn't exist in and of itself, but what's the true, do nuclear weapons as we've understood them since we were kids, does that exist that way?
I think it's a great question.
I don't know. I question that sometimes.
No, there was a guy who was but he died relatively young.
The guy that ate the nuclear?
Yeah. So there was this guy going around, I don't know what it was, maybe uranium probably, or something. Some like nuclear...
Tritium?
Nuclear, I don't know, isotope, or I don't know what it is, like a nuclear material. And he was holding it in his hand, and he would, every time he did a presentation, he would eat a little bit of it. Because he was trying to, he died pretty young, but maybe they killed him, who knows. But anyways, it was, but it was in the vein of...
We got to stop people from eating this stuff.
well, his point, of course, I'm sure you know this, but his point, of course, was more to your point of this whole, they're trying to scare you with the nuclear bomb idea. He's like, it's BS, that was kind of his.
It works. That's a
as
thing.
A fear thing.
Oh gosh,
dude! They had people in the the 60s or the 50s, hiding under desks at school as part
building bomb shelters, that really wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the whole and the China syndrome and
Well, dude, the whole.
No, it's scary. Even me and you grew up with that, right? With movies and all that.
Dude, the Samson option. That's the whole.
It's the end of life,
Yeah, that's the book, the Samson option. That's kind of I'm 99% sure that's the theory behind. That's the popular theory that the book talked about on why Israel has so much perceived power globally is because they secretly have all these nukes or something.
Mm. Yeah.
What don't
you subscribe? Well, I don't know.
I'm to the point where I'm questioning, if somebody said they're dropping a bomb, okay. I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
I don't know, man. There was a time, maybe probably right after, September 11th.
Yeah.
Where I'm buying gas masks and, and baby infant gas masks and just in case and all, extra filters and all that shit. Now it's like, okay, yeah, there's probably a purpose for some of that, but it's more like a tactical thing if you're, in a spot where somebody's going to use like pepper spray or something, not to, survive the nuclear holocaust.
Right. No, dude, like anything that evokes fear, I'm skeptical of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's just been so many. If you really think about that from a higher perspective, like a broader perspective, there's just endless programs it's kind of programs. Thought forms actually is probably the better, like thought forms, programs, ideologies, I don't know, none of those, like thought forms would be the closest of those, that have been injected into humanity, that are just like, the message of which is, you are tiny and small and finite and fragile, be very afraid.
Right. And how symbolic is that, actually, the way you worded it, too? Because they also inject you things physically that may do the same thing. Or may not. I don't know.
Well, that's like what is those memes with Bill Gates? It's like he used to create software programs and I'm going to screw it up. But it's like the antivirus for the computers. And now that has been
right.
It's like a new
that's the thing. Yeah, and we've talked about this too, man. Where for me, I don't need the proof anymore. I don't need the faith. I need the faith.
Yeah.
I crave the faith, but I don't need to be proving it every day. I don't need to see it. Like I wake up and see it. And I think last week I misspoke, speaking of my lovely current wife. And I showed her. I did that prank. Have you seen that?
I saw yours.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen it
I did that to
elsewhere.
her. She gave me a crack. So give me another crack for that one.
Yeah.
But I called her thoughtless last week.
Yeah.
And I meant thoughtful.
Yes.
Because she truly is.
You're just correcting. This is for the record. This is so she doesn't beat you up tonight.
For the record.
Yeah.
But the point was that I don't need to seek that. I don't seek things like that anymore because I think at that time in my life, I was seeking that based off of, I was driven by fear.
Yeah.
And now I don't need to prove God exists. I believe God exists. I believe that. I believe,
Right.
I know for a fact in my mind that there's no possible way that I could create something, like Bella or Quinn of my own accord. It's impossible. They'd be crotchety and nasty and rude and savages. No, they would be savages. They would be, oh my God. They would be complete savages. But I don't need it. Like you wake up, I see it. I have faith now, and the faith gives me hope that no matter what any of this stuff, the nuclear, the policy changes, the presidents, the war, the famine, the flood, any of that, my faith is strong, and it gives me hope.
Yeah.
And that
faith, define that.
Well, no, just the hope. It gives me hope. Faith gives me hope. Faith in God. Faith that I'm not here, this fragile thing by myself. That's an accident that I even exist. Right. Just.
So that baseline.
That baseline. I don't agree with it. I don't subscribe to that. To that theory, that assumption, and that faith gives me hope, and hope is probably the only thing that's stronger than fear. Like, it's probably
so Obama got elected.
Hope and what was it? Hope and change. Yeah. Yeah, but it's true, man. I bought it for a while too. Man.
Until I realized later he never actually said anything.
He said a lot of things.
Well, but it didn't mean anything. Yeah. Like I went back and watched.
Yeah.
I was like, is that true? Because I kept hearing people say that. Let me see what. Because I was so taken at the time.
Yeah.
And I went back and watched. And I was like, oh yeah, he didn't say anything.
Yeah. He says lots of words. Lots of words.
Yeah, because I think in terms of what you're saying, I just think just depends what paradigm you're in. Because I think I think it's easy for faith to be a replacement for, like, faith becomes used in this way, which is not at all what you're saying, and I don't think it's all that healthy, in the terms of, like, I have faith that within the paradigm that I already believe in, everything will be okay. It's like that kind of faith, right? It's like, you know, I have faith that, like, it'll work out and God has my back. And some of that's great, actually. Like, I believe a lot of that. But it's not, and that's why I was asking, like, define that. And I think you defined it perfectly, because it's like, yes, ultimately things will be okay no matter what. But in the sense...
Or they won't.
Well, in the sense that, like, our spirit, our soul, our spirit doesn't die, it lives on. It's, you know, and so there isn't, like, whatever happens and whatever suffering and whatever sort of misery and whatever sort of disappointment and, you know, and tragedy and all these kinds of things, which are part of the human experience. Like, there's no way around that. That truly, in the end, everything is okay. Yeah. Because you're infinite, you know, you're eternal.
Yeah,
like,
if you subscribe to that, if that's your core belief system, like, that's the thing. Like, nihilists, Gnostics, you know, a lot of...
Gnostic? That's not, is that right?
Gnostics don't believe what we believe, like that kind.
I don't know.
Think so. I mean,
because the Gnostics had some real wisdom. Are they not God, like, oriented?
Look it up.
I am.
What's the definition of Gnostic?
Ask
ChatGPT.
Well, I asked Wikipedia. Gnosticism, from ancient Greek, have blah blah, a collection of religious ideas and systems that coalesced in the late 1st century AD amongst early Christian sects. These diverse groups emphasize personal spiritual knowledge, gnosis, above the proto-orthodox teachings, traditions, and authority of religious institutions. Generally, in Gnosticism, the monad is the supreme God who emanates divine beings. One, Sophia, creates the flawed demiurge who takes the...
what's the first one called? Nomad?
Monad. The monad.
That's the name?
Well, I think the monad is like the God, is like this central God.
It's like God.
God, yes. Who makes the material world...
Capital G.
Monad. Yes. Capital M in this case.
Okay.
Trapping souls until they regain divine knowledge. Consequently, Gnostics considered material existence flawed or evil and held the principal element of salvation to be direct knowledge of the hidden divinity attained via mystical or esoteric insight. Many Gnostic texts deal in concepts of sin and not in concepts of sin and repentance, but with illusion and enlightenment.
Right.
So, like, for me, the Gnostics were like a slightly more evolved version of modern day what I consider like modern day Christianity.
But they're talking about saying this. There was a line in there about, like,
material existence, flawed or evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree.
Yeah, that was like that's a core thing there.
Yeah, agreed.
Right. Well, that's no thing. So then what's
but the Gnostic texts? No, I just don't think. I think you were calling.
I think I didn't mean to say.
Yeah, that's what that was the point.
But you spent a lot of time on Gnostics.
Yeah, well, you asked. You asked and you shall receive.
I tried to stop you from continuing to read.
Well, I was already on a roll.
I know.
What do you want me to do?
No, but there's like without God, if we're just a bag of biochemicals, with no light in our eyes,
then it's hopeless.
Then there's no hope.
That's right.
That's why with the Big Bang, it's an accident. Yeah, maybe it happened.
Right. No, it's all
maybe we've
futile.
just evolved through eons and eons from a single cell to.
Right. Even so, there had to be an original spark.
Yeah, the Allspark.
The Allspark?
You don't know the Allspark? Mm-mm. I thought you were like this.
Is that like Allstate?
I thought you were like this, the religious guru.
I'm the religious guru.
The spiritual guru. Like, aren't you that guy?
No.
You're not that guy?
Okay. Oh, no.
You just play one on TV.
No, I don't play one anywhere.
Where's the... You don't know the Allspark, man.
No.
What would you think the Allspark is?
Like the original God, flame, like thing that
gives life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the Transformers world.
In Transformers? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, I grew up without TV. Like Transformers, I got to watch once in a while at my friend Eli's house.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Nice. That's all right.
There was one channel that we got a little bit, like with the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
We got one channel, kind of. It would come in and out. So Saturday mornings, I would occasionally get to watch the Ninja Turtles, which I was a big Ninja Turtles fan.
Can you name all 4 of them?
Yes.
Okay. What's the orange bandana?
Is that Michelangelo?
It is. Blue bandana?
Blue. Let's see. Raphael was red, I think.
Yeah.
Michelangelo. Donatello would have been...
You couldn't do it by me asking.
Green or
You gotta do it
purple?
your own way.
Shoot, I don't remember.
Ooh, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You named him the other day
did,
on that
I
guy's
did,
t-shirt.
yeah.
I was, of
purple.
course, a
He
Michelangelo
was
fan.
purple. Donatello.
The orange.
Leonardo was blue.
Who was your favorite?
I don't know, man. I mean, most kids' favorite was
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Yeah,
You
the
get the
pizza
skateboard and
and the-
pizza. Yeah.
Got me, for sure.
I think Leonardo was like the leader. Raphael had the katana, or the...
Raphael was the red?
Yeah, Raphael the red with the... I don't remember what kind of sword or knives he had.
Right.
Donatello had the purple, or the staff.
Yeah.
I think even Michelangelo had the nunchucks, didn't he?
Nunchucks,
Yeah, right.
yeah. I had nunchucks.
They totally made him he
was
skateboards, he's got nunchucks, he eats pizza. I mean, I think they all eat pizza, but I don't know.
They liked pizza.
But for
And
something...
he would say, like, gnarly or
Cowabunga,
awesome. Or
dude.
that's what it was.
Oh, was it?
Cowabunga.
Or was that Bart Simpson?
Yeah. Maybe.
Or was
No,
it
I
both?
thought... Yeah, I don't... Dude, listen. That was a long time ago. You know what they did to all those kinds of things? It was like,
What did they
when
do?
we were kids, the shows and the movies and the cartoons and stuff,
Yeah.
they were, they were messed up in many ways.
Sure.
But they also were like, they were friendly and sort of nice and
Yeah.
kind of not wholesome necessarily, but not evil.
They didn't seem a lot that
they
way.
remade all of those things later and turned them all like super demonic and like
Yeah, they did that to Willy Wonka.
they did it to lots of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were just talking about that yesterday. They did that with
And the Johnny
Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
and that wasn't a...
We were talking about it yesterday. What were we doing when we were talking
Yeah,
about it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I know what I was doing. What were you doing? Yeah.
I was waiting for you, wasn't I?
Were you? Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Don't wait too long.
I was chatting with Debbie and Rick today, and
Get it right, man.
what?
It's Dick and Rebby.
And remind me where that came from.
That was like...
Oh, that was
all,
Bella.
yeah,
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
all excited. She came home. Daddy, I saw Dick and Rebby are here. I'm like, who?
No, and it's like they were just, Debbie in particular was just commenting on, having to go home and, being excited to see some people, but just kind of dreading the mostly she was talking about the chemical concoction food
Yeah.
that, that's sold and all, and just like some of the social stuff. It's almost like, going back to what we were talking about earlier in terms of kind of looseness and freedom and human interaction and working stuff out person to person versus rules and regulations and sterilized, stand behind the line, take 3 steps forward, that kind of stuff. It's almost like, there is some sort of anti-human kind of almost AI, like Terminator idea, or Matrix idea sort of program, that's running through humanity that is trying to trying to take the human out of humanity, like trying to take the soul out of people.
Yeah, that's clearly there, man.
Yeah.
Right?
And
that's why it's so hard for people.
Right. And that's been very successful in the places where, a lot of us come from.
Yeah.
And, not that doesn't go on here to some degree or everywhere in the world to some degree, but man, in this town,
Yeah.
I mean, not much, if any, of that kind of stuff at all, like on any level, really. It's like very much like human. Oh, I remember what I was trying to remember at the beginning. So I don't know if I should tell that story about Alicia and the guy,
I mean, that's actually good. I mean,
the concubine.
yeah, probably not. Yeah.
but that it would illustrate what I'm going to share. But so I'm talking to a guy who's in Quito, whose father lives in Puerto Cayo on the coast, and they reached out to us because they have a 74-hectare property and 114. Oh, I'm getting a cramp.
In Puerto Cayo? Are you trying to outdo Solo over there?
Oh, I'm gonna have to drink some more. Drink some more of this.
I miss Puerto Cayo, man.
We may have an excuse. We may have a mandatory excuse to go back here.
All right.
That was a tough sell. That was actually on my list to talk to you about. So 74 hectares and 114 hectares, something like that. So right around 200 hectares, 2 different properties. Agriculture, right? So like really well set up, really well managed.
In Puerto Cayo.
In Puerto Cayo. Agriculture. And his father, who's 78 years old and has been doing this his whole life, actually lives in Mirador, San Jose. So the guy tells me, he's like, I'm talking to the son who's in Quito, works for MasterCard. The guy tells me, oh yeah, there's this Canadian community down there. My father lives in it. I'm like, Mirador, San Jose? He's like, yeah. Da, da, da. So he's kind of telling me a little bit about his father and his lifestyle, and how, so he lives on the beach in the Mirador, San Jose, and then he goes every day to the properties, and he checks out, does his thing, works overseeing, I suppose, managing, the agriculture production and the properties. And he's got this really nice lifestyle, right, in that way. It's all pretty close to one another, and I'm, just kind of chatting with him and picking up on things, and he's explaining to me that, they feel fortunate because they've never had any sort of issue whatsoever with security, which wouldn't have been a problem some years back, but in the last number of years, with the cartels running around on the coast and all that kind of stuff, like there's some of that's going on. There's extortion, there's things like that. So, they haven't had any problems whatsoever. And then he explains to me how, his father, they sponsor the sporting events, and they sponsor the police department, and they sponsor this and they sponsor that, and they're really very involved in the community, as we're part of that here, and we see also how that, you've seen very firsthand, like how a lot of that goes on here and what that means, and you knew already, but what that means and how that works. Mm-hmm. And so he was explaining that to me, and he was sort of explaining that to me in the context of we've never had any problems. We never had any security problems.
Right.
And then he said a phrase to me, it was in Spanish, of course, but he's like, you have to know how to live in the country. Like, meaning like in the rural areas. Like, you got to know. And it reminded me of something Milton had said to me a few days earlier when we were talking about the Alicia Fikey guy concubine situation. and we were dealing with this guy who is basically trying to extort us non-violently. Like, we want something from him, and he's trying to get the sun, moon, and stars in exchange. And Milton said this phrase, like, how the people are in the countryside, then this guy said, and I was kind of just like thinking that whole thing through, and it really relates to what we're talking about now, right? Because in order to live successfully here, you need to be a good guy. You need to treat people right, treat people well. Is something over there?
No, keep going. Why are you so distracted?
I don't know. You need to be a good guy. You need to treat people right, treat people well.
Yeah. Oh, man. What? Go. What? Yes. You need to be a good guy. You need to treat people well. I'm agree.
The community stuff is paramount, and that's going to determine your relations, your success, your safety, what doors are open to. It's going to determine like everything. Yeah. As opposed to the system we have back home,
Right.
where that plays something of a role, not a huge one,
Right.
and the vast majority of the role is played by law enforcement, courts, rules and regulations,
Status transaction. Right?
all that kind of stuff. And so that could be scary for some people if you're not used to that. Like, that could be scary, but ultimately, from my view, as me being the person I am, it's so much better.
Yeah.
Because you can't be an asshole and rely on the state to be like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You actually are accountable for yourself because the results are much more direct in terms of, you know, how you are as a human being and how you treat people and how you deal with your neighbors and all that.
I mean, that's the foundation of everything we talk about here.
Yeah.
Like, everything here, every facet of life, every instance, every pillar, every concept, all comes back to that, man. It's person to person. It's self-accountability and a human relationship. Like, it's really, it boils down to that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome.
And it's like, it's just interesting too that people kind of intrinsically know that here. It's like this guy who owns, you know, who's the father. He just intrinsically knows, like, for my life to work good, here's the things I need to do.
Yeah.
And that's just part of, like, what people do here and what they understand. And again, what the result of that is, like, what that means, that signifies, like, within the society, within the culture, within the community, is that there is community. Like, that's, like, it forces almost community.
Yeah.
Because, again, and we've talked about this a million times, but it's like, someone's roof caves in. It's not going to be an insurance company that comes in and takes care of it. It's not going to be a disaster relief fund unless Jorge Glass is stealing it. You know, it's not that stuff. There's going to be a minga. There's going to be a bingo night. There's going to be, like, and so, yeah.
And everybody's going to stop what they're doing and they're going to help out. And it's beautiful, man. That's the magic, man. That's the beauty here. I enjoy it.
So what was going on over there?
What do you mean? I still, you know, we have the horses. Yeah. And, you know, we move them around different pastures, you know, as things are growing and yada yada. And Raul, they haven't been over at this pasture, this fenced area over here for a while, and Raul moved them over there today. And I still enjoy, like, you know, because Patricia's pregnant and Sky is kind of like her protector. You know, like, they're, like, inseparable. Like, so if Belle goes and rides Sky, you know, Patricia just, you know, neighs, like, waiting for Sky to come back, you know. And then even if there's, like, people coming, like, if somebody's coming that's not, you know, just walking through or whatever, or somebody that they're not sure who's, you know, he'll, like, you know, like, he gets in front of her, you know.
Oh, nice.
So, but I still enjoy, like, when they're, like, playing. It's fun. It's beautiful, man. Like, to see them, like, running, like, they're big, massive animals, and to see them run and play, and I was distracted by the horses playing, frolicking in
mares, or I guess.
I don't know if they're mares.
One of them is a mare.
Yeah.
Does mare mean female horse?
I don't know. Is that what you want it to mean?
I think it's what it means.
Yeah.
I don't really have any stake in whether it means that or not.
Okay. Well.
I was, you know how they do horse therapy?
Yep.
Kind of stuff, which I never really had any connection to. I never really understood it.
Yeah, why did they kick you out of that group?
It's because you were there.
Because I was the one that I had.
You were running it.
I had the proof of what you were doing with those horses. Listen, I told you I would never tell anyone. I'm not going to do it on camera.
Wow. Right. So, Brandon.
Anyway.
Yeah. I never really had any connection to that or understood like what that is.
Like a mental connection?
How that, any sort of connection.
Okay.
But yes, I meant like conceptually. Wow. And one time I was out at, I won't say their names, but I was out at a property here. Some friends, we used to do yoga out there. And it was like this beautiful property, you know, just fruit trees and flowers everywhere. And they have this yoga shala that's like outdoors but covered and wooden, and you're surrounded by butterflies and birds and flowers and oranges, and it's just this good idyllic setting. And I may or may not have had a little bit of mushrooms at one point in time.
Chaga?
And yeah, lion's mane, yeah. Okay. And I was kind of in this place after, and I was watching the horses.
Yeah.
And I was able to like see the horse and like what it was in its essence and what it, like the whole thing. And I was like, oh, that's why there's some sort of therapy that they do for people with horse. Like I could see how it was like something. It's something like for you, it's like the horses. It's like the horse operates at a baseline nervous system level that's like the healthiest thing you could ever imagine. Therefore, they're very jumpy because it's like anything can throw off that nervous system because it's so peaceful. It's so like balanced, and I don't know if I'm saying this perfectly, but it's something to do with that. And it's like they can teach you that because in order to interact with them, you have to like get into that type. It's something like that, and then I could also see how they transmute. It's like they'll like transmute stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was an interesting.
Yeah, mushrooms are quite adaptogenic.
I had a new respect for horses and how that whole thing.
What did you do when he stopped talking?
I ran, took my clothes off and ran away screaming.
Give me back my horseshoes!
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, so what else you got?
What do you mean? What do I got?
I don't know. What you got?
I don't know.
Did you have, there was something, we already talked about the, I don't remember actually. There's something about Ecuador you brought up yesterday when we weren't doing the pod.
For 2 hours.
It's probably a little more than that.
Hours, bro.
Has that ever happened before?
I cannot believe that it happened. Ever.
So, speaking of strange weather events.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've had a lot of flooding here. We talked about that.
It's been rain.
It's been super cold. We talked about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just been, I mean, I've said this before, but the last 3 years here weather-wise is a significant difference than it was the first, 9 years I was here. It was very predictable. It was like clockwork, the weather here, those first 9 years, and it's different now.
Yeah. I mean, people say that. I mean, even in other parts of the world, like they're saying, like, all right, the weather's different. It's not as predictable. These, a lot of the farmers' almanac stuff, that people wouldn't even need to buy them anymore because it's just so predictable. Like on stuff on farming and weather and when to. And now it's like, things are changing.
It's an interesting time. We're kind of in the middle of it.
Yeah, you were talking about Dick and Rebbe, not in the chemicals, back in the food. I mean, they were big time farmers, man. They were doing stuff. Like we had dinner the other night, and when I got into the whole, I'm gonna try and make this homestead thing in the Midwest work and grow food year round and do the greenhouse and the solar greenhouse and the geothermal and this technical, all this stuff, right? And then do the indoor growing with the fogponics, hydroponics.
Yeah.
I was so like in the mode of, optimizing, resource and yield.
Yep.
That I didn't, the first time I didn't even think about like staging propagation, like staging.
So you mean you just got everything at once?
Yeah. So like turning a head of lettuce from like seed to harvest in like 22 days, and I did like 40 heads of lettuce.
Right.
Because the whole point was like I was testing concept. Can I do this? How efficient can I do it? I see the standards online. Can I at least meet those or beat them? And then can I at least, have some salad and peppers and tomatoes so that, like, hey, every day it'd be fun to, like, in the winter to go down to the grow room and cut a salad and cut peppers and tomatoes. And cute. I think those are the three things. And I had so much. I mean, I have pictures of Bella. She's got like 5-gallon buckets full of lettuce because there was so much lettuce.
Well, you just give it all away, right?
I mean, I don't even remember. Give it away. We didn't have chickens at that time, so I couldn't like compost any of the stuff. We didn't really compost then.
Yeah.
But, so I remember those moments like, holy crap, this is silly. And then like Rick and Debbie were showing me photos. They did like some big outdoor farming in Canada. And they've got, they had like 700, 800 pounds of potatoes. Rick said I ate potatoes all winter, and they had like massive amounts of garlic and massive, like again, too much. They couldn't give it away. There was so much.
But they weren't doing commercial stuff.
I don't think so.
It was just for them. For the most part.
I don't recall them mentioning that it was commercial. I think it was for them. They got into it. Debbie really got into it, and yeah.
It's awesome.
Maybe they were, yeah. So here they're looking forward to like learning, because
agriculture here is different.
There's going to be a learning curve. Yeah, you have more opportunity and the multiple yield or multiple harvest opportunities.
Yeah.
With the year-round growing season, but there's a different set of variables you're going to have to learn and understand and. Yeah, but they're looking forward. I mean, you could tell like certain people that are not romanticizing it.
No.
Are like. They understand, like it's gonna be a learning curve. I'm ready for it. I want it,
Yeah. No, it's really cool watching people come here and just thrive and be happy. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. There's something extremely healing about gardening.
Yeah.
Of any kind, really.
Green thumbs, man.
Yeah.
Hands in the dirt.
I'm looking forward. I've never really, really done that in my life, but.
You know what it is? It's very grounding.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like,
who would have thought?
Right. Can you imagine?
Especially if you do it barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
My
It's gonna
cousin.
be the name of my book.
What?
Barefoot gardening.
Barefoot gardening?
It's probably a book already, huh? It's probably too common. Barefoot gardener. Let's see.
Barefoot gardener.
That's
good.
Hey, it's gotta be. That's gotta be.
I was very surprised that no one had taken the name purely Amazon for like a superfoods company.
There's a Barefooted Gardener YouTube channel with 23,000 followers.
There you
go. There's a bfgardener.com. Mm-hmm. There's Boulder Barefoot Gardener. I think it's a thing, man. I don't think there's a thebarefootgardener.com.
Sounds a bit taken.
Man. I think there's a. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's not going to be the name of my book.
All right. Well, what are you going to name it?
I don't know, man.
Is it going to be about gardening or?
No, I mean just being.
Or is it just going to be like your autobiography?
The autobiography. I have to get a ghostwriter for that. Too boring.
And there's some things I'm not allowed to say at the moment. All right. What else you got, man? Is that it?
I don't know, man. I had a lot of things to say yesterday, but we can't publish it because you...
Why not?
I was talking to myself. You weren't here, remember?
Wait, I thought I was waiting for you.
Oh, you were waiting for me. That's right. I can't remember what story you're telling right now. Was there anything we talked about yesterday? I feel like there was some things that I wanted to say.
Yeah.
That I said yesterday that I don't recall. I don't recall, man. Yeah, I mean, I hope if you're still watching, God bless you. Thank you. Seek some horse therapy, perhaps.
Hike a mountain, do some barefoot gardening.
Right. We appreciate it, though. Give us a thumbs up, like the video. If you're not subscribed, I think like 60-70% of the people watching this right now are not subscribed. So why not?
It's unbelievable.
Hit the button. You save it. You get a little exercise, little dink, 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 dink. Hit the button. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Yeah, and give us a comment. Tell us about what you're gardening. Are you a gardener? What are you gardening? Put a comment below. And well.
You know what we talked about a lot yesterday? Poppies.
Poppies. We did talk about poppies, right? See, we talked about gardening.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I mean, poppies are, like, again, my only connection to the poppy flower, period. The only connection, the only reference I have for that is Ozarks.
Yeah, I watched a good chunk of that, actually.
You don't remember that?
I do. I don't watch shows,
Like,
but
just seeing the field of poppies, like all the flowers,
right.
I'm like, oh, it's
That's
beautiful. Right. That's drugs?
Which, you know what, I actually talked to a couple. It might be the couple that's coming on the retreat, actually, that had the large crew.
Okay. Jeff and Stacy?
I'm not positive. It was either I think it was them.
Okay.
And they were mentioning that they were from like the Ozarks.
I think it was Jeff and Stacy.
And yeah, and I was like, well, I my only frame of reference is that show.
Right.
And then I said it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, that wasn't shot there.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. Oh, man.
They were like, they didn't really shoot, other than a couple of scenes, they didn't shoot any of the show.
Really? I had no idea.
On the Ozarks, yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that ruins it for me a little.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been there. I probably never go there, but maybe. Never say never.
All right. Well, it's been real.
It's too short, man.
Okay. Well, what else would you like to talk about?
I don't know.
Alicia's having her thing tomorrow.
Yeah?
That's cool.
That'll be cool. I won't be able to go. Are you going?
No.
Why?
I don't want to go.
Okay.
No, I might actually go. I'm not sure yet, but I've been harassed a bit to go by multiple parties. Carl's going, Fernando's going, and my daughter may be going.
Okay.
Sarah's going. My wife is probably going.
No, it's cool, man, what she's doing.
It's very cool.
Yeah,
it's
very cool.
No, I mean, what she's doing is amazing. And it's also, it's amazing for the earth. It's amazing for humanity. It's amazing for people.
It's amazing for this community.
But that's what I was going to say. Like, it's so cool to live here and have access to that knowledge, to those products, to the health services that she offers. Like, it's really cool. Yeah.
Living ground, baby. Mm-hmm. Inauguration. Is it what are they calling it?
Yeah, I think
grand
so.
Opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So we'll have a good video, I believe, coming out of that as well.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Quinn's got 3 games. I'll be in Loja, so I'm going to prioritize that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. And then Sunday we got a game. Be in Loja again Sunday. Very looking forward.
What's up with the road now? Is the road fully open, or is it one lane? Or
I think on the weekends they're opening it, but it's 1 lane. Yeah, no, it goes to 1 lane through Angora.
Yeah.
That's fun. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm contemplating. I mean, it doesn't matter because really the traffic is coming in, coming back at night, early in the day, or it's leaving Vilcabamba at night, particularly on Saturday and Sunday. So, like you're missing it, really. You still get some as you wait in Angora, but I mean, that last time we went, it was from Angora bumper to bumper, people out of their cars, leaving Vilcabamba from Angora to Texije, car to car, like outside of their cars off.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm done. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Good for you.
What's
the temperature?
What?
Like, did you overcook it?
Were
you overdone with what?
I'm done with the podcast.
Okay, then end it. You know how to.
I'm trying to remember what the tagline is.
You don't know that? You don't know your own tagline that you created?
Yeah, right. No, I remember that. Until then, we'll see you next time.
Okay.
How does it start?
How does it start? It starts with, we hope to see you down here one day, guys.
So until then,
we'll see you next time.
Take care, everyone. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Taking this quick break to remind you, we run Vilcabamba lifestyle retreats. If you're interested in checking out this area, hanging out with us, getting all the information you could possibly want, and having a great time, check out the links below. Thanks so much. Back to the program.
Okay.
Okay.
Estamos grabando.
All right.
Did you get some wheat egg? Do you want any? You got your own.
Not
What do you
now.
got? Coconuts and.
I got coconuts and I have mountain spring water fresh from Podocarpus.
Is that your testosterone elixir?
No, I still need one of those.
You know,
I need, yeah.
What do you need?
I need copper pipes when I
Yeah.
build that. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to do that all the time. That was
I
the
know.
norm.
It was copper pipes up until what,
Then-
20 years ago?
Then people replaced them for cheaper
For
stuff.
plastic that fucks you up.
Messes you up,
Yeah.
and then people stole them
copper pipes.
out of houses, like abandoned houses.
Yeah, copper got expensive.
Like old houses, like in my old neighborhood, if there was a house
Yeah, they'd
abandoned,
strip the
somebody would strip
wires.
The
I mean,
Yeah.
they were stripping copper wire,
Yeah.
like not just pipes. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you know that and you may have also been doing this wrong your whole life, but I learned this just recently that I've been pouring beer wrong.
Pouring
My
beer
whole
wrong.
life. Like, give me your glass. Give me your glass. Pretend this is a beer. Pretend this is.
How would I pour it?
How would you pour?
Like this.
Right. Like fast or slow?
Slow.
Slow.
Yeah.
Right? Slow, glass tilted.
Yeah, otherwise the head goes.
You get a big head, right? Okay.
Pause.
Right. So apparently, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. Particularly when you're pouring beer out of a bottle or from a tap. I mean, people out of a can are drinking it out of a can. They're not generally pouring it into a glass. Some in a bottle too. But apparently, you're supposed to pour fast, flat glass, pour fast, center of the glass, let it head, let it dissipate, pour it again, and it's a time. You got to take the time to pour it right.
Why?
Because the carbonation, it dissipates the
Some of the
carbonation,
carbonation.
so that you don't get bloated. Like when you drink beer and
Really?
you get bloated, then you lose. That's part of the. Apparently, this beer master.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You got to take your time. You pour slow this way, or you just pour it fast, let it head, do it properly, pour it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. So I haven't done it yet, but we'll see how that goes. I'll see how bloated I get tonight.
So we don't know if the girls have a performance tonight or not.
Well, I was organizing my evening.
Yeah.
You know, confirming with Bella, and as she says, I don't know. And I think this, I think 8, I think this, and then, I think the performance is canceled.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's canceled
Okay.
for whatever reason.
All
I
right.
don't know why. But yes.
My daughter has a lot of attitude these days.
Yeah, she's a teenager.
It's unbelievable.
Well, tell her to quit teaching my younger teenager the attitude. No, that's a teenager thing, man.
Dude.
It's a thing.
I'm like, hi, Kirsten. She's like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning.
Morning, sweetheart.
Good morning, sunshine.
Dad. Did you brush your teeth?
I just got out of bed.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. I was talking to Marcus up in Cuenca, and he's got an older son, and he's doing the same thing, kind of.
Yeah.
I think maybe he's 14, 15, a little younger than Kirsten. Bella's age. He's like, I have never in my life wanted to punch a 14-year-old boy
Right.
until now. Or something like that.
That's how I feel. My daughter, I'm like, if you were a friend, if you were a male counterpart of mine, you would get knocked out right now.
Yeah. Teenagers, man. Gotta love them. Gotta love 'em. I can't.
Has to be a phase, right? Has to be a phase.
I mean, think about how you were at that age.
I was much worse,
Yeah.
worse. But not not necessarily in that way.
Well,
Maybe that's a male-female thing also, but
and your phase lasted a decade.
still in my phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
We may have been causing a small amount of trouble.
Yeah, right?
I was almost cleaned up by then, actually. I did it early.
By 10 years later? Or
by 17. She's about to be 70 by 17. Yeah. I was almost like over that. I was actually.
Yeah.
I was reformed.
Yeah.
By then.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of life, man. I mean, I can't. All things considered, man, we got good kids. Like, who are you kidding? We're pretty blessed, man.
Amazing. No,
the way our
no,
kids
she's
act.
incredible, and the fact that I made it to this age without the madness, just a little attitude, but not
Right.
like no drinking, no drugs, no boys, no nothing. Like,
Right.
It's a miracle.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got good, caring, thoughtful kids. Man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even if they're not that way to us all the time.
No, she really knows how to push my buttons. It's impressive.
Yeah, Belle too. Same with me, man. Like, literally can just wake up and just hold her finger on the button all morning. It's just it's like you just yeah.
I went out to Masanamaka today.
Yeah?
And I won't say the people just because we're recording, but they built a pyramid.
Yeah, I heard about that.
In the exact dimensions of the Giza, I think, pyramid. And there's crystals in the floor, and they've got the 4 elements. And they've
how
got
large of it?
Exactly due north, and it's unbelievable, and you feel it. It's really cool.
How large of a
It's
replica?
not small at all. I mean,
you can walk into it?
I mean, you could throw a big party in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
you could have 50 people, 40, 50 people in there easy, no problem.
kidding.
Maybe more. Yeah.
really?
It's probably, I mean, the point of the roof is probably, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 feet high or something.
So you can just walk in saying it's not like a.
Oh,
I was
no,
kind of
it's,
thinking
like, huge. It's
when I first
beautiful.
heard about it, I was thinking it was going to be like a mini.
That
version.
roof right there, the high one, it's as high as that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, I think it's probably higher than this light post.
What are they hoping? What's the purpose?
No, I mean, it's
a
an
passion
energetic thing. Yeah, they just wanted to do it, yeah. And it's right next to the dark room.
Oh, it's right there.
It's amazing. The energy, I mean, it's beautiful. It's awesome. Like, it's really cool. There's like a cold plunge thing right outside of it.
Like an old refrigerator?
No.
Like
It's just
legit-
river water cold,
Oh,
but it's not like ice cold. Well, it's probably close, but it's beautiful. It's got like waterfalls, and it's really cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I was impressed.
It's good. You gonna go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat. Neat. Like? So is there like a? I don't know enough about the pyramids. Like to know the.
I don't think anyone really knows about the pyramids.
Okay. Perhaps.
That guy I keep sending you, Robert Edward Grant,
Yeah.
knows a good amount.
Is that the guy that knows Gary Chi?
No.
No.
He's the guy that built your swag store.
Ah.
Yeah.
Robert Edward Grant.
Yeah, he's a great web developer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He mounted Mondongo and
Did
everything.
he? Did he?
Yeah.
That is epic.
In one step.
Dude.
He just-
Did he just like lift? Is he part of the range and he just sat up and said, "Punk"?
He's currently melted into Mondongo.
He's Garanga.
No, that's his ex-wife. Oh gosh, yes. That'd be fun, man. Go to Egypt one day.
Can you grab that cord?
Do all that stuff.
That orange one over there?
It's very,
You don't have to.
It's quite an ask, bro.
I know.
And they call that in Spanish. That's called exigente.
Okay, here's a cord underneath. Yeah.
Very.
Thank you.
What is that
Do you
word?
see it?
What is that word in English? Oh, you want to plug this in?
If you don't mind.
I don't.
If it's not too much
for you,
trouble.
my brother. For you.
It's not too much trouble. My
That's a
screen,
hard
my
no.
screen keeps going black.
I know, you got the wrong brand.
Well, I mean, you know what they say.
What do they say?
Once you go black, you never go back.
Did you discover that when you were hanging out with some black dudes? Was that on an island?
That was a joke I told to my wife about you yesterday in her presence.
Me?
While we were filming in front of Quinn, I made a joke about you and other of your male friends.
I missed that joke.
Yeah, no, you didn't. You just don't recall.
Oh. Well, I'm currently in my current reality. I missed it.
Good. Well, yesterday in your current reality, you thought the moon was not even half full.
Well, that's what ChatGPT told me. What do you want me to do? Are you questioning ChatGPT?
What did I tell you about ChatGPT? Could be your hero, could be your god, could be your slave, could be your girlfriend.
It's probably soon enough, huh? Jeez.
I mean, you could probably convince, you can change the voice and have her talk to you in like an English accent.
Like a cute female accent, yeah.
Yeah.
Who they were telling
talk
Rick
sweet.
and Debbie were telling me they went through the Houston airport
Yeah.
and they were scanning their face to get on the airplane.
Oh, no kidding.
They which is I don't even understand how that works. Doesn't make sense actually, but they were saying
There's like a laser behind a piece of glass that like.
I don't know, but they were saying there was like a facial scan that was almost like their boarding like instead of their passport.
No, they do that. They do that
You've come
on
across
immigration. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were talking about
Onto the plane. Immigration. I mean,
maybe I just didn't understand.
You can. I'm pretty sure you can opt out of that too. The photo.
The facial
The
recognition.
facial thing. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's been going on for a while.
Yeah, at the immigration, I'm familiar.
No, I think even the airport.
Even the airport.
Yeah, I think even the airlines. It's been going on for a bit.
It's wild, bro. Step by step, huh?
Ooh, baby.
Fernando said he's getting the chip.
Yeah.
When it's available.
Yeah. I believe it.
No, he didn't. He's listening to music. He can't hear me. But no. But I was telling he was excited about some AI thing, and I was sort of like saying, well, it's this step and then this step and then this step and then it's in your brain.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like, oh, that'd be cool or something.
I mean, it would be in a way.
Yeah. No. The augmented reality thing is like everything, right? It's pros and cons. It's like, because it's really cool in a certain way.
Yes.
But yeah, I draw the line a lot earlier than any of that crap, man.
Yeah.
But even those commercials, have you seen those commercials for like the Apple sunglasses or the whatever glasses?
Oh yeah, they're nuts.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, what's that movie? There was like a Pixar movie like years and years ago, like a kids movie they showed. Like the logic makes sense. If this continues on this trend for the masses,
No, there's no question.
right? Everybody's going to be, minimum 300 pounds, sedentary. Like everybody's going to have the goggles. You're going to be in a chair wheeling around, or not even wheeling around. You're just going to be sitting at home.
Right.
And a robot's going to come feed you through a tube.
That's literally, I was literally having that conversation with Rick and Debbie today.
Yeah, you're going to see, you're going to see sunshine only because it's in your goggles.
Right.
You're not really going to see the sun,
It's in your,
in your eyeballs,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, in the back of your eyelid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Your retina implant.
oof.
Or I guess they might not even have to do that because they could probably just wire it and have it be signals to your brain. It probably doesn't have to be anything physical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
like your eyes, not now, but I mean your eyes aren't actually seeing anything. They're just interpreting frequency and sending signals to your brain. So it's really just the signals to your brain that controls reality. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why ChatGPT told you, your eyes saw ChatGPT telling you that the moon's only half full, even though it was a full moon. Like,
Yeah. They lied.
He literally
I'm a
hallucinated.
little salty about
They
that.
hallucinated.
I even sent a text based on that information.
Did you?
Yeah,
you did.
yeah, I did. I totally did. I 100% did.
That's good stuff right there. That is good stuff. You see that starting July 29th, international travelers will have to submit a new digital customs form.
Yes, I did see
You
that.
saw it? Okay.
I don't know what
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought you always did a customs form. Didn't
Well,
we?
on paper in the airplane, right? But I feel like I haven't done
Now,
that.
so now you do it in digital? Like that's
think
all
that-
that it's different?
As far as I know. I also clarified. So Ecuador implemented this new anti-money laundering law,
Yeah.
which they've always had strong ones, but they implemented a new one where you literally cannot pay for property outside of the banking system now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like now with crypto.
Or cash. Or
Really?
a trade, or like, I don't know. I didn't go that deep into it, but like the thing I wanted to understand was, would it affect us if somebody wanted to send money outside of the country to pay for a transaction? And it does not affect that.
Okay.
But you have to get like a certificate from the bank saying like this money was in the bank and it was sent here.
Right.
And you have to give that to them here.
Yeah.
For them to satisfy the requirement, for them to like register the transaction.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I remember reading statistics on that recently about, I think it was in the, it might have been referenced in the Lasso, was it Lasso? Who was the, Glass got sentenced
Yeah.
for money laundering or misappropriation of funds or something. I think I remember reading in that article that they referenced the money laundering in Ecuador is like 6% of GDP.
It's big.
It's something
It's
big.
big in Loja specifically.
Yeah, yeah,
Loja's
yeah.
kind of like known for that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I even remember like that's some of the crypto guys were doing stuff.
I knew a guy in Loja. It wasn't a friend, but like a guy I knew. He went to jail for that. He did a
For
few
money laundering?
For money laundering. In Loja.
Yeah, it's a big deal, man. It's interesting though.
Such a double-edged sword, all these things.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
it's like when I was in the States, like anything that sounded authoritarian or draconian or just extra,
Yeah,
I was ruthlessly opposed to.
yeah.
And I don't find myself in that same camp here, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because I actually, like, I felt like in the States, all of that was just an agenda that was pushing us towards stuff that I wasn't into.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, is it all that really all that different here?
I think so. Like
think
to me, like a lot of the things that they're doing that I would have been against in the States, I don't feel the same way that in terms of being part of an agenda and being something I'm therefore against. Like, if you look at all the crime stuff, it's like you could make the argument with El Salvador, and you could make the argument with some of the stuff they're doing here, that it's just like draconian, authoritarian, big brother, you know, and they're making the state too powerful, and they're doing away with rights, you know, with civil liberties and stuff, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you can make that argument. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm completely in favor of all that, what they're doing. Whereas in the States, when they did things like the Patriot Act or the NDAA or all that stuff like that,
Patriot Act was.
Yeah, for me, I was, I'm completely opposed to all that, and I think there's an agenda behind it, and I think it's, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still think there's an agenda behind it here.
At what, like at the highest
At the
level?
highest level, yeah. I mean, at some point, all that stuff, like the UN, agenda, that stuff has got tentacles throughout the planet,
It
right?
does.
So I think that influences a lot of things
Policy making.
at the top top line. The difference for me here, and because I feel the same way as you, I was in the States. I was like, no.
Yeah.
F the man, I was Rage Against the Machine, but not the Rage Against the Machine now. Like, you see those guys? Oh man, these guys are like,
sold out, you mean?
They sold out like.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because they have some interesting lyrics from back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah,
and now you would think, you hear them talk, you think they're socialists. Not only socialists, but like, social justice warriors.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Makes me sad a little bit. But here, so I was like that there. And then here, I feel similar to you, where maybe I'm not like in favor of it all, but I'm like okay with it all, because I see how disjointed
implementation.
Not only implementation, but what's the word I'm looking for? How do you to not execute?
Execution is not.
Well, implementation, execution, those kind of go hand in hand. I mean, how do they audit it? How do they enforce? Yeah, how do they hold it account? Like the accountability enforcement of that. A lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Is so that's easier to do in the States.
It is.
In my opinion,
they're much more efficient and effective and organized,
and more people, more government. The government's
and
way bigger.
Resource,
right? Well, that's what I mean. Like the people resources they're making. That's the biggest resource, right? And so they have a huge base of resource, plus efficiencies, plus technology, plus a huge portion of the population that's on the wheel, fully plugged into the matrix, can barely keep their head afloat, that are just going to say yes because they're exhausted, and that they're not going to even have the mind 15 seconds to think about it. Like, okay, whatever, I don't care. Like, it's not some big conspiracy, guys. Like, it's going to be that. And then here, you're like, okay, even if it is some big conspiracy,
they won't be able to implement.
Go for it, man. Like, have fun.
I think it's a great point. I think such a large portion of that is just how much more constricted they are here in spending.
Yeah.
Like the U.S., it's all funny money. Like they have the Federal Reserve. They can, they can go into literally unlimited amounts of debt.
They play games
to do whatever they want. Budgets don't mean anything, and here you can't. So it's like here, you pass a law. Like they have a law in Ecuador about school for kids. Like, do you think they have an agency that enforces that?
Exactly.
No, not like literally. There's not a human in Ecuador.
Yeah.
That his job is to make sure kids are going to school. But they have a law that says
Yeah, and that's what's awesome here, and this is why probably I can speak for both of us. Is one of the reasons we're here is that it comes down to you and I. It comes down to personal accountability, personal responsibility, and almost at every level, right? At every level in the community. Like today, what's happening at 4:00 in town? The mayor of Vilcabamba is giving a presentation about the accountability of public money usage, and the town's showing up, and unfortunately we can't go because you decided you wanted to do a pod today.
After you weren't up for it
yesterday. We did one yesterday.
Why weren't you up for it yesterday?
Are you saying, is that the truth, Jesse?
I'm just wondering why you canceled at the last minute yesterday and didn't let us record.
Is that right?
Why'd you do that, bro?
Is that
seriously?
Right? Do you think
you gotta be more considerate of people in their time?
Do you think I did that, Jesse?
I mean, in my reality.
Your half moon reality? I mean, you were here. You didn't even.
I know, we had to show up and everything.
Who's we?
Fernando, myself.
Yeah. Is that right?
We were here. I sat right in the seat. And, I don't know what happened from there.
You know, I know, and you know what's going to happen? Everyone's going to know because I'm going to publish it. What do you think about that?
Please don't.
Oh man, oh man. Yeah, but I think that's cool. Like, maybe they do that. Maybe I didn't even care in the States. Maybe the towns or the villages do like.
I'm sure.
They probably or they publish it somewhere.
I mean, at least a token.
Right. But here it's like a thing. It's like an event. It's like they're having groups come out and people and share. You know, it's like a thing.
Yeah. Well, it's just also like the society is just so much more human.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just so much more leeway and room and space in practice versus policy. Like policy here almost means nothing.
Yeah.
Like the actual policy almost means nothing. Like it almost means. I was having this conversation. Excuse me. I'm not having this. Actually, you know what? Let's save this. Hello and welcome to the Ecuador Insider Podcast. Jesse, Brandon, pleased to be with you on this Friday afternoon. Brandon skipped.
Hey guys, we're here in Vilcabamba with the Abundant Living team. To learn more about our next retreat, click the link in the description down below. From our family to yours, welcome to Vilcabamba.